Aloha, everyone. I'm almost 62 years old, and in a few days, I am getting on a plane to become a student again. James Michener wrote this novel about people who were brave enough, or maybe just stubborn enough, to cross an ocean and start over. I have been carrying this book for years. I think I finally understand why. Sadly, today is the last English with Bruce video. But before we say goodbye, I want to tell you something real. This fall, I'll begin a PhD program in global and international education at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. At nearly 62, I know how that sounds. But here is the honest truth. I spent 30 years in investment banking and private equity. JP Morgan, Merrill Lynch, UBS, Samsung Securities, watching how money and education were connected in ways most people never talk about openly. I watched Korean families give up everything for their children's education abroad. Everything. And I kept asking, what are they really chasing? What does it cost them? And does it ever actually work? That question never left me. The PhD is my answer to it. I also received the graduate research assistantship, which means I must begin work in Honolulu on July 1st. I'm not leaving next month. I'm leaving this weekend, which is why I needed to get this video right. For the past couple of years, alongside all of this, I have been running a second YouTube channel called Action Through Education. I visited some of the finest schools in Hawaii: Punahou, Iolani, Le Jardin, Hawaii Preparatory Academy, and Mid-Pacific Institute. I sat with principals and teachers who had poured decades into young people, trusting that the work mattered even when the results stayed hidden. Every visit changed me a little. I kept walking into classrooms thinking I was there to film something, only to walk out feeling like I had just been quietly taught something. That is what brought everything together. The finance career, the Korea question, the schools, the families. Hawaii is not just where I am going. It is where the question lives. I have been running this channel for a couple of years now, teaching expressions, breaking down scenes, and finding the English hidden in Korean stories. And I kept telling you, language is never just language. It always points at something real, something that matters. So let me do that one last time. 2 expressions, but not from a drama, from my own life right now. Expression 1, to put down roots. This means to establish yourself somewhere, to commit to a place so deeply that it becomes part of who you are. James Michener's entire novel is about this. Every wave of people who came to Hawaii, the Polynesians crossing thousands of miles of open ocean, the missionaries, the laborers from Japan, China, Korea, and Portugal, all of them had to decide, can I belong here? Can I build something here? Putting down roots is not the same as arriving. You can arrive somewhere and still be a visitor. Putting down roots means you have decided to stay, even when it is hard, even when you are not sure yet. After 30 years living in Asia, after a long time in Hong Kong and Seoul, after many trips to Hawaii since 2016, I am finally putting down roots in Honolulu. I will not pretend it feels simple, but it feels right. Say it with me. After moving from city to city for a decade, she finally put down roots in a small town near the coast. It takes courage to put down roots somewhere new, especially when you are starting over. Expression 2, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. From the philosopher Lao Tzu, and completely true, the Polynesian navigators who first found Hawaii had no map, no instruments, only the stars, the currents, the feel of the ocean under their outriggers, and the decision to begin. I think about that every time I feel uncertain about this move. Every time I wonder if nearing 62 is too late, or if the question is too hard, or if I have taken on too much. And then I think, they had no map either. They just stepped forward. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. For me, that step is a plane to Honolulu this weekend. Say it with me. He had always wanted to write a novel. It was not until he wrote the first paragraph that he realized that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a simple step. Don't wait until everything is perfect. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. I want to tell you something I did not expect. Making these videos was one of the hardest things I have ever done. Harder than closing deals in investment banking. Harder than building a YouTube channel from nothing. Because when you stand in front of a camera and try to teach something, really teach it, not just recite it, you have nowhere to hide. Every word either connects or it doesn't. Every lesson either lands or falls flat. You taught me that. Your patience, your questions, your messages that said, I finally understood this because of your video. Those meant more to me than you know. You were not just my audience. You were my teachers. I am putting down roots in Hawaii. And this is the first step of a very long journey. Wherever you are right now, keep going. The sky is the limit. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Until we meet again, mahalo nui loa. Thanks, Pung.